Welcome to Bay Focus. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I am so excited about today's show. In just a few minutes, we're going to introduce you to a new nonprofit organization to us. It has been around for a number of years called The Kind Mouse. And yes, you're hearing that right. And we're going to explain what that is. But they do an incredible work working with young people, training them up to help people in need and families that need food and variety of services. But there's a story behind the name, and we're going to hear it and all about what they do. But before we do that, our reporter again for Bay Focus has been out and about and doing, Alyse, welcome to start with. But I love your feature called Treasures by the Bay. And you are going to tell us where you went. We kind of teased it a little bit in last week's show, but tell us again what we're going to be seeing.
Okay, this is the Fenway Hotel in downtown Dunedin, and it is just lavish and luxurious, gorgeous. I've passed it a million times and always wanted and wondered what it was, wanted to go in and wondered what was inside. And we had a blast. And I just have to give a special shout out to our director, Stephen Jane, who bore and endured the sweltering heat and made Herculean efforts in his shots. And so, as you'll see.
Stephen's out shooting with you often as well. But I think the really cool thing about this, one of the things we're doing with these pieces, we're just showing landmarks and special places in the area. Some of you remember, you're going to hear in this piece, but there were a number of things that the Fenway was over the years. It goes back to like the 1920s and 30s. But at one point, it was also Trinity College of Florida, which has, a well-known, moved up to Pasco County now. But they also had that as their campus. But since then, it has been beautifully restored, taken back to its roots of just a gorgeous hotel. And I want to thank you, Alyse, for doing these. And I want to encourage our viewers to stay tuned because she's got more of these reports coming where we just want to take you to some really interesting, exciting spots that you can visit yourself. And by the way, I plan on doing, this is going to be an anniversary night. They have a great restaurant. Everything there too at the
Hi-Fi rooftop restaurant.
Yes. I've never been, but we're going to take a look. So here's Alyse's piece on the Fenway Hotel in Dunedin.
Tropical, tranquil, triumphant, treasures by the bay with Alyse Nicole. Welcome to the luxurious and fabulous Fenway in downtown Dunedin. I'm Alyse Nicole reporting for Bay Focus and doing a special segment, Treasures by the Bay. And we're here at the Fenway Hotel, admiring the glorious and stunning architecture of this historic landmark hotel and a name that resounds with savvy, the Fenway on Edgewater Drive, overlooking the serene St. Joseph Sound. Speaking of sound, listen to this. The Fenway developed in the Roaring '20s during the Prohibition, where music, dancing, exquisite poolsides, decadent delicious cuisines, and the expansive gorgeous property drew in guests nearby and around the world. Now let's schmooze with the staff.
Can you tell us some of the rich history of the Fenway?
Absolutely. So a lot of great history, for the Fenway Hotel and Dunedin in general. But, this property originally opened as a hotel in 1927. So we're almost coming up on 100 years since the property's been built. So quite a milestone for us. So we did operate as a hotel for the majority of that, so probably about 40 years or so, and then it became a school and university for a period of time, and then it actually became a vacant building for about 15 years until we renovated it and kind of brought it back to life. But we still embody a lot of those same traditions, and this hotel, being that it opened in the late 20s and into the 30s, was actually operating during Prohibition. So because of that, the hotel had a true active speakeasy here on the premises. You can actually see we have the original door and everything that leads down there. Unfortunately, we can't utilize that space anymore for all the renovation and construction support, but this hotel was a luxury hotel and really known for being an active and event-driven hotel. Lots of weddings are big at this hotel, concerts or dinner parties, or even you do a sunset celebration where literally we have drumsticks, we have symbols up there that we usually give to a guest, maybe celebrating a birthday or anniversary or just a random person. We'll give them the symbols and they crash them every night up there at sunset. So that's something that we've always done up there, and we have live music here throughout the week, much like they did back in the day. An interesting fact about Fenway, music is a part of our history and DNA at this hotel, which we still embody to this day, but we actually had the first radio station in Pinellas County on our roof during construction. Yeah, they ran into a little bit of funding issues during, the early construction. So the owner at that time decided to put a radio tower on the roof of the hotel. So that's, again, where we get a lot of that musical influence, throughout the property, which is, really fun for us. There's so much history to tap into, and there's such a great story to tell for this hotel. And again, we try to strike that balance of, paying homage to our history and our roots, but also, bringing a little bit more modern influence, being a part of the Marriott Autograph Collection. There are some modern flourishes, throughout the hotel, but, really that history is a big part of who we are and the story that we tell here.
Hi, Alyse. Thank you for having us and for focusing on Fenway Hotel here.
Yeah.
So we host an array of events, including private events. We do a lot of weddings here in our ballroom, which is over 2,000 square feet. We can host up to about 150 guests for a wedding in there. We have a beautiful space on our front lawn for wedding ceremonies, and then we do have a few smaller venues as well, both indoor and outdoor, for receptions and dinners and private events that you'd like to host. We also host a lot of different events for the public. Our programming calendar can be found on our website, fenwayhotel.com/events. On that, we include our supper club and our speakeasy nights. We also have some movies on the lawn coming up this fall, pool party events this summer. We also have, giant Jenga and lawn games for families to play, food outside on the lawn, and a lot of activations around the movie too. So it's really fun to come and hang out. And of course, the water is right across the way. You can see the sunset from there, so it's a great time.
To enjoy the beauty and bounty of the Fenway, try the delicious food at its award-winning rooftop restaurant, book a wedding, event, or corporate meeting, or any of the spacious guest rooms, go to fenwayhotel.com. That's fenwayhotel.com.
Well, thank you, Alyse, so much for taking your cameras, Alyse and Stephen, going to the Fenway Hotel. And thanks to the Fenway Hotel for opening your doors to Bay Focus as well. Well, we want to shift gears a little bit now, and I want to tell you about an organization, a nonprofit called The Kind Mouse. And that is exactly the title of it, and we're going to find out what that means. And we have with us today Gina Wilkins, who is the founder and CEO. And she brought with her one of her little mice, and yes, they all have names because children and teens and young adults work with this organization. So Nibbles is with us. Welcome. And he's got a shirt. I love that. Always be a kind mouse. I love that. It's so great. We'll talk to Nibbles in a little bit. But Gina, before I introduce you, Martha, and give us a little bit of background, I want to give the mission statement of the Kind Mouse. I love this. Our mission is to assist families in transition and their chronically hungry children while developing the next generation of volunteers to carry on the mission of the Kind Mouse. No hardworking individual and their family should ever go hungry. I love that. And Gina, tell us the story, first of all, of why Kind Mouse. You got to give the story on that name.
Well, the day I was born, where the name Kind Mouse came from was the day I was born, my father nicknamed me Mouse. And all my life, I have been Mouse. Yeah. And then I read, the best thing to be remembered by when you pass is not how large your house was or how fast your cars were, but that you were always kind, so thus the Kind Mouse. And then naming the nonprofit Kind Mouse, we go about and we do everything quiet as a mouse. Most of our stuff is done confidentially. People don't even know where the food's coming from. So like I said, quiet as a mouse.
I love that. I absolutely love that. And it's fun for the children and the young people involved to given mice names. And,
Exactly.
Oh, it's really, really cool. But we're going to explain how they all connect with you.
Yes.
But also, you were an architectural draftsman.
Yes.
This organization was started in 2012 by you. Why did you do this? What's the vision behind you starting this? You had a career going.
Yes, I had a nice career, but it was after the economy fell. So many of my contractors were having such a hard time. Their wives worked in the offices with them, so they lost 2 paychecks. So they were losing their homes, et cetera, and it was really heartbreaking. My husband is a photojournalist, and he did a story with Scott Pelley of 60 Minutes, and it was on families who, like our contractors, who were losing everything. And this was in Seminole County, where Seminole County actually bused the people in for a 3-day symposium. These families had lost their homes. They were living in hotels, living back with their parents, et cetera. And they were just really just devastated. Good, hardworking people. This shouldn't have happened. Well, when I saw the story, I saw that there was a backpack program in conjunction with helping these families. And the backpack program was going through the schools, and it was a weekend backpack program. So I said, oh my goodness, I could do that. I don't know why I said that, but I said that. So the day after watching the story, we got a hold of Seminole County, who then gave us a contact in Pinellas County, and they were working on starting a program. So we joined the bandwagon with them. We started out just feeding 5 kids. Little did we know that this was going to be something that was going to take over my job as a draftsman. And we've filled over 1 million tummies now. It's been over 12 years. So it just was one of those things.
Tell us how you do that. I mean, you provide food, you provide all kinds of things. You've worked with schools. Tell us what you do.
We're in 10 different schools where we provide food on the weekends for the children. So every Friday they know we have food delivered during the week. It's all non-perishables, that they get a bag that goes home with them. Now there's only a certain amount of children that can be served in the schools, just because of the manpower. There's one social worker who provides the food, who hands out the food, and it's just overwhelming for them. So let's say a school is feeding 50 children. We find out where number 51, 52, the other chronically hungry children or in food insecure children are, and we go to the after-school programs, and we feed the children there. We are not a walk-in clinic, a pantry by any means. We are 100% where we find the people and we give them the food. So we work with the social workers and the counselors at the after-school programs, so they know, let's say you're getting food, but Nibbles isn't if you needed it. They won't give you a bag on Friday that you already received for school, but Nibbles will get a bag because we're trying to feed the masses. We're trying to avoid duplication. So we found that was the easiest way of doing it.
I love that. I love how you do this, really try to keep everybody's dignity.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
And that is so great with that. All right,
So
we're going to talk to Nibbles in just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
But tell us how you work with, it's called Mice in Training.
Yes.
And Mice Interns. So before we talk to Nibbles, tell us what you're doing with that.
Alrighty. Once we went into the agencies, the after-school programs, we're in about 20 of those. I realized that I could go into the schools and talk to a group of 3rd graders standing on my head, and they would just hear, wah, 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 wah. They would not know what I was saying. But if we found children who were from secure homes with food in their refrigerators, maybe they could be our little army going into the schools and providing hope to these children. So we started Mice in Training, and that is ages 5 through 12, and they're learning how to run their own board. They're packing the food, they're purchasing the food, they're doing public speaking, they're doing television interviews with us. These kids are going to be my succession plan. We started this 12 years ago with the kids, maybe 11 and a half, and it is such a success that the little ones loved it so much that as they were getting older, or their older brothers and sisters were saying, I want to be a part of this. So then we started Mice Interns, and that goes all the way through high school graduation, and they can continue on if they stay in town. So it's Mice Interns, ages 5 through 12. 100% parental involvement though. We need the parents, otherwise we just cannot do it. They come every other Wednesday. Mice Interns come every Wednesday, and they mentor the little ones. And then the older ones are running Mouse Vision, which is a video production company that my husband runs, that teaches the children. And they do all of our infomercial videos and awareness videos. And he stars in them, and he's learning how to shoot them.
I love it.
And Nibbles is one of our army out and about.
He's just sitting here going, I know, I'm chilling. I know what I'm doing.
Yes,
Nibbles, how long have you been working with the Kind Mouse? And tell us about what you like about it.
I've been working at the Kind Mouse for about 2 years.
2 years, yeah. Okay. And what do you find fun about it? What's been the most fun for you?
The most fun for me is probably the bag packing, because you get to, every bag you fill, that you give people tummies, like they get food in their tummies.
I love that, because you're helping people. They're doing the work. They're doing the filling the bags. Let's go to some pictures, because this is going to show some of this. And Gina, you're going to tell us what we're seeing in these pictures. Let's talk about what Nibbles is talking about. Go ahead. Okay. Tell us what we're seeing.
Alrighty. On the left, this is some of our seniors working with one of the girls who I just mentioned from Tampa. She's been with us for 5 years. These are our senior citizens who help us out, and we have a large group of seniors who come, and they are absolutely amazing.
Wonderful.
They do all the dating of the food. Then the other ones are a set of twins that work with us. They've been with us for a few years, and they help out. These are our golden girls on the left, and then this is the kids shopping.
I love the golden girls.
The golden girls, yes. They come every Tuesday. Actually, Monday and Tuesday they're there to help out. And then we go shopping with the children, and this is one of our shopping days. We make it all a competition. These are the kids. They're going to make a change in hunger. And so these are some of our kids at an event. More event photos. This was at a festival that we were at.
I think I recognize that adult. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably do. Yeah. And here's another festival that we did. And the beauty of the festivals is the kids run at 100%. The parents are there just for safety. Here is, this was our largest event that we do every year. It's called Mice and Dice, which we'll be doing again. It's a casino night. In March. There's Nibbles.
Yeah, there he
and
is.
Sprinkles. And they're at our event. More people from our casino night. These are volunteers, and the two of them, the two on the ends, they actually fly down to help us with it. They're amazing. And they're all sisters and a mom. These are the older kids. These are some of our mice interns having a meeting, working on.
I love they're having a meeting. They're working on doing
it's a board
this.
meeting. Yeah, every week they have their board meetings. That is Cakes presenting, and just some of our guys. We actually did a field trip over the summer. We went to one of the places that we feed at, and these are the little ones dating the food. Every item has to have a date on it, the expiration date, and we call that the Gina rule. We put an expiration date on every single item. We open up the boxes, because food that's written on cannot be returned to a grocery store.
Oh, okay, that's really good to know.
Yes,
all right,
yeah,
let's just a little bit of a look at that, and we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna go to one of these videos. You saw the camera and the shot that the kids produce these videos.
Yes.
But I want to mention one thing, then I want to give us a chance to talk about some upcoming things you have. The Kind Mouse has received all kinds of recognition. The Lightning Community Foundation named Gina a Lightning Community Hero. Also, News Nation named Gina an American Hero. Bay News 9 Everyday Hero. 7 years in a row, May 10th, this is pretty cool, has been proclaimed Kind Mouse Day in the city of St. Petersburg. Gina has been on national media attention by NBC's Nightly News with Lester Holt, Kids Edition. You already mentioned 60 Minutes and your husband involved in that, which we're honored to have him in the studio here today too. But this requires people coming alongside you, right? I mean, you are available for people to help support and our viewers to come on board. And you have a couple of things coming up. Let's talk about them, because we want to give our viewers. Tell us about the Festival of Trees.
The Festival of Trees is an annual event that a set of women in St. Pete Beach do in conjunction with the city. And we were chosen this year. We were very, very fortunate. And it's just going to be a fun family day where businesses or individuals decorate Christmas trees, and then we auction them off. All of our children will be there. They'll be dressed as Christmas mice, and there'll be hot chocolate and food trucks, and just a fun, let's start Christmas season off with vendors and what have you.
Yeah, and we're showing on the screen some of the information. That's November 23rd.
Yes.
And still also in the holidays, you have a holiday food drive, correct?
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Yes, and that is something that we hope that everyone will get involved with. We're finding, because of the economy, our need is huge. So what this is, it's so easy. You sign up for the food drive. We bring you empty bins and literature, and then we pick up full bins. All you have to do is put them in your lobby and what have you, and people love it. It's just a huge, huge event. Last year we had, I think, 98 businesses and received 18,000 pounds of food.
Wow, that is such a really important thing that we could all get behind.
Yes.
And then one final one. You saw it a little bit. You talked about it, one of the pictures coming up in 2025. Mice and Dice.
Yes.
In March. What is that?
That is our casino night. That's our
Yeah.
largest event of the year, and we hope that everyone will participate. It's just a fun night where we just play casino games. There's a little bit of a presentation and what have you, and we raise awareness for the kind mouse.
I was going to say that's
Yes,
probably is it a fundraiser
Yes,
as well?
Oh, yes, a fundraiser. Yeah, that's our largest event of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been working on it for months already.
Yeah,
Yes,
I love it. You have all kinds of ways that we can partner with you.
Yes.
So, and we're putting on the screen, if they go to your website,
Yes.
they can find you there, and ways that our viewers can connect with the kind mouse. And you are Pinellas County based, correct?
Correct. Yes.
So you're
did
really oriented to Pinellas County.
Yes, we have fed in every single zip code of Pinellas County.
Yeah.
It may have only been once, but there is need throughout the whole county.
Yeah.
And people are always surprised to hear that, but it's the truth.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to now set this up for us. We're going to go to this video presentation from 2024. Your kids put this together, right?
Yes,
They
yes, all
do
by
that.
themselves, yes.
How did they come up with the idea?
100%, 100%. What we do is I'll tell them, okay, guys, we need a video X amount of time. This is what we want it to tell, but you guys write it, star in it, edit it, etc. And then on such and such a date, show me a final presentation.
You know, I think this is such a really great element to what you do.
Yeah.
Because, you know, video production, media, everything, young people, that's a draw.
Yes.
That's a draw for these kids. And obviously having the expertise of your husband being there to work with them, with his professional background, it's just such a great training for them. Such a great thing.
Yeah.
So, all right, so let's take a look without further ado at this. It's called, I believe it's called Kind Mouse 2024 Presentation.
Da-da-da-da.
Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Gina Wilkins, founder and CEO of The Kind Mouse. I bet you're wondering what we're doing here.
Our Mouse Nibble program partners with Pack a Snack to deliver mouse nibbles. We also have our Mouse Nibbles and Wolf program that delivers food to other nonprofit and agencies.
We are Mice in Training, a program fully run by kids ages 5 to 12. Every Wednesdays we have our own weekly meetings.
And assist in the pantry.
Don't forget we filled over 1 million tummies in the last 12 years.
We are Mice Interns, a program from ages 13 to 18. As volunteers, we mentor the mice in training and also load the van with bins of non-perishable food items.
In the Kind Mouse's 12-year history, we have won a plethora of awards, including the 2013 Bay News 9 Everyday Hero and the 2018 Lightning Community Hero Award. On top of this, the City of St. Pete named May 10th Kind Mouse Day for 7 years straight.
In 2022, Kind Mouse kids were invited to be on the NBC Nightly News. Also in 2022, Kind Mouse won the Governor's Faith and Community-Based Initiative Certificate of Recognition. Last but not least, Kind Mouse won the News Nation American Hero.
We also handle the Mouse Vision program where teens learn how to produce videos, which has opened the opportunity for our mice to earn numerous awards and scholarships.
We are the Golden Girls.
We have a senior population that comes in weekly.
Our mission is to assist families and their chronically hungry children in transition while developing the next generation of volunteers to carry on the mission of the Kind Mouse. No hardworking individual and their family should ever go hungry. Also, we have 3 huge food drives every year, so keep an eye out for that.
Okay, well, the message of that video can be better said by my guest, Nibbles. What do we need to know, Nibbles?
Remember, always be a kind mouse.
Yes, I love it. Say it again.
Remember, always be a kind mouse.
That is a life lesson for us all. Always be kind. Always think of others. I love it. And I love the video. All right, Gina, I want to ask you as we're wrapping up the show today, specifically, we've talked about how our viewers can go to the website and help you, but are there some specific needs that now, and we're heading into the holiday season, but also year round, what would be ways that our viewers can help you consistently?
Helping us consistently would be monthly donations, to be honest with you. We're in a very, very small location, so the food is wonderful, but we're only in 1,600 square feet. And when you're feeding 2,500 tummies a week, we're already producing so much food in and out of the building that if we get hundreds and hundreds of in on top of it, we have nowhere to put it. So then we have to worry about storage, et cetera. It's an extra expense. So just ongoing monthly donations are just wonderful for us. That just helps us so we can just budget.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to get that out there.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, you have to be able to do this year round. So thank you both for coming on the show
thank you
today.
so much.
It's been wonderful having you, and I want to encourage you to support the Kind Mouse. Wow, what a tremendous, unique organization this is, and they are, this is a nonprofit. This is tax deductible on your part, any contributions. This is really a great thing to help families in need that are struggling financially, help children, but they're also training up the next generation. That's what I really like. They are involving younger people and duplicating their efforts, and this is going to be a way they can sustain the organization as well long term. So I love it. I want to encourage you to keep us posted here at Bay Focus on things going on here in the community. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you next week. God bless you. Welcome to Bay Focus. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have so many things to tell you about. There's some exciting things coming up.
The power of God is so much stronger. The power of Jesus is so much stronger.